Hi everyone, welcome to the SMT TV channel. Okay, please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell on the right side to get a notification as and when I have the latest video. Show me some love, please like, subscribe and click the bell video. See you inside the channel. Hi, this is Colin again. Today I want to talk about this thing called position sizing. So what is position sizing? So before I go into what is position sizing, let's talk about the different kind of trading. Okay, specifically right now we're talking about swing trading. Okay, so we have swing trading over here. Okay, swing trading. So by definition of swing trading is within 5 days. So it's within 1 to 5 days. Okay, that is my definition of position sizing. Okay. If within 5 days you want to exit the position. Then the second one is what we call position trading. So position trading usually will be weeks to months. Okay, weeks to months. This is the second way of doing trading for position size, for position trading. Okay, so for swing trading, what is the position sizing? How much should you buy or how much should you trade for each position? Okay, so the formula, right, we have over here is simple. Okay, so what we have is the risk capital. Okay, so we have the risk capital. Let's say example your risk capital. Okay, let's say you put risk capital over here. Multiply that by the percentage of risk. Okay, so the percentage risk ranges. Okay, it can range from anywhere from 1% to maybe even 5%. Okay, that is the risk that you want to do. Okay, this is the risk capital. Okay, this is the percentage of risk that you want to risk in. Okay, and then after that then divided by your entry price. Okay, your entry price, then minus your exit price. Okay, so let's put some numbers over here so that it becomes clearer. Let's say example you have a risk capital. Let's say the risk capital is, let's say 10,000. Okay, I want to put 10,000 to do swing trade. You know, I want to willing to risk this money. I want to do swing trade, and right now I want to risk no more than 2%. Okay, 2% of my risk. Okay, divided by, let's say I'm buying Singapore equities. Okay, Singapore equities, let's say it's $1. Okay, $1, and let's say my stop loss is 96 cents. Okay, so I entered $1. If I'm wrong, if I can stop out, okay, I will lose about 4 cents. Okay, of the trade. Okay, so that is the formula. So what is this formula about? This is actually to calculate what is the size. Okay, how much should you buy for this stock? Okay, so for this stock, right now if you put in here $200 divided by 4 cents, so you will get 5,000 shares. Okay, so what is the formula here telling you is, if you buy 5,000 shares right now, okay, at the price of $1, okay, buy 5,000 shares at the price of $1, and if the stock were to drop and you're wrong, you drop below 96 cents, you stop out, you will have lost 4 cents, correct? This one minus 4 cents, right? And that will equal to $200, which is actually equals to 2% of your risk capital. Does it make sense? Okay, so the next question is, Colin, why must we do this risk? Okay, why must we do this 2% or 5% and things like that? It's because trading is about probability. You're not always right, correct? Okay, you're not always right. So you do not risk over trade or over risk yourself. If not, then you may have a situation when you can blow up your own account. Does it make sense? So let's say example we have a strategy. Let's say it's 60%. Okay, we have a 60% strategy. Okay, that 60% of the time is correct. And in this strategy, okay, so does it mean that you will always be correct? Okay, correct, then wrong, then correct, then wrong, then correct, you know, correct and wrong, then correct. Okay, then how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wrong. Okay, so like that. Okay, this is a 60% strategy. Okay, does not mean, right, that you will always be like correct, wrong, correct, wrong, correct, wrong. Correct. You know, it is possible that you have it wrong, and then correct. Okay, like that. Or it can be even like this. Okay, you keep having a string of losses, even though you have a 60% strategy. Correct? Yeah. So, but if you don't book position sizing, it's possible that if you risk, let's say you risk instead of 2%, okay, instead of risking just 2% of your capital, okay. In this situation, let's say example you're wrong 4 times in a row, okay, 4 times in a row, okay, you will have lost, let's say 8%. Correct. But let's say example you have a string of bad losses. Your string of bad losses, let's say 10 times in a row, okay, 2%, you have lost only 20% of your capital, which is a lot already, okay. But what I'm saying is it prevents you from blowing up your account. Okay. So let's say example you risk 2%. Eventually, if the numbers work out right again, eventually your string of wins will come back again, and you still protect your account. Okay. But let's say instead of risking 2% right now, we risk, let's say 20%. Okay, which is a big number. Let's say you reach 20%. So every time I'm correct, I risk 20%. So in this case, it's still okay because with 20%, you're still profitable. But let's say, example, you are 4 times wrong in a row, or even 5 times in a row, you blow your account already. Let's say this one is worse. Let's say you got like 10 times in a row, you will definitely blow your account already. So that's the importance of doing position sizing. Okay, because trading is probability, and you want to be able to size it correct, so that over time you maintain your account is still there, and you can continue to work the numbers, the probabilities to work in your favor. So that's the importance of actually doing position sizing for swing trade. Okay, where you have entry, you have stop loss, you have target, even time frame, the ET we talked about previously. Okay, so this is actually for swing trade. Okay, this is actually for swing trade, 1 to 5 days, and each time I only risk 2%. Or 1 to 5% of my capital. Okay, 5% is on the high side. Okay, so this is actually for swing trade. Now, how about position trade? So in position trade is a bit different. Okay, how I do it is a bit different. What we want to do is actually to do what we call a pyramid. Okay, a pyramid into the positions. So for position trading, okay, what we do is we are not sure about the position. Let's say after we enter this stop, right? The stop is going up. It's possible that at this point of time, it can also start to drop. Do you follow what I'm saying? So we don't know whether the trend will continue to go up or it will drop. We don't know. Okay. So what we do is we will pyramid in the position. Okay. So what we do is in my SMT course, systematic trader course, I actually coded this whole thing into a system where there is actually green arrows, okay, to buy. Okay, green arrows to buy, and then red candle to sell. So red candles to sell, and red arrows to short, and blue candle to buy back. Okay, blue to buy back to cover your short. So this is actually my system, a systematic trader. In this system, the code, right, or what to do, right, at any point of time is already coded onto the chart for position trading. And what I do is when there's a buy arrow, okay, I will only buy the first buy arrow. I only buy 50% of the position, okay. And as the stock goes up, okay, as the stock goes up, so if let's say the stock go up, and it will go up, okay, trading up this way, then I add on my position. Then in this case, I'll add on another 30%, and then as the stock go higher, I will add on another 20%. Okay, so this is what I do if I'm riding a trend. Build up a position. Eventually, the candle will turn to red. Once the candle turns to red, I will sell. Eventually, turns to red, I will sell over here. But what if the stock is not trending up stocks? It means it's after a while it trend up. It's possible, right? So let's say example, after you buy the first time, okay, eventually it drop and the candle turn red over here. So when the candle turn red over here, we will also sell over here. Does it make sense? So for position trading, what I'm doing is a little bit like buying a property. You know, a lot of people, they buy property from the map, right? Okay, I say, oh, my property is here. Okay, so what I do is like a little bit of buy property. Okay, when we buy the property, we look at the plans and say, hey, this is a good project. We enter the position, but when we enter the position, we don't enter fully. Okay, we enter 50%. Then as the property continues to develop and you see, there's a surrounding, there's buildings, and then the lift is being built and things like that, you top it up. And then you see the whole place being done up nicely, TOP, then you top it up again. And then eventually you want to sell property. Does it make sense? But let's say the developer no good. Okay, you put 50%, and then hey, something wrong, the property doesn't develop anymore. Then you stop already. You say, hey, enough. I get out of the position, I will lose less capital. Does it make sense? Okay, so it's a little bit like buying a house, okay, but you want to accumulate, your position, okay? And while you're doing this thing, right, okay, let me just add on a little bit more is what we do is what we call a trailing stop loss, okay? So when we do a trailing stop loss, after you enter a position, we will actually have what we call a trailing stop loss. Even as the price go higher and even if the candlestick doesn't turn red, eventually when the price drop, okay, it will also get out of the position. Okay, so this is like an insurance to protect your position. Okay, so today is a little bit about position sizing. Okay, my view of how I look at position sizing. Position trading is a bit accumulating and riding the big trends. And then for swing trading, it's a little bit like risking your capital to make some profit. Okay, and always maintain a certain percentage of risk so that you don't blow up your own account. Okay, I hope this video has been useful for you. Okay, thanks for watching this video. See you next time.